Hello, welcome to my channel, Autumnmoonthemage. This is going to be a reading for Capricorn. It'll be a love reading, a general love message. So it may not apply to you. If the message doesn't resonate, then please do not try to make it resonate. It might just not be your story. But thank you so much for stopping in here to check out my reading and see if I have a message that's for you. I'm going to start by taking a look at you, Capricorn, and how you feel about the person or the situation that you're dealing with. Then I'll take a look at the other person. We'll clarify all those cards, and then we will pull out most likely outcome. So let's go ahead and get started. Can I please get 3 cards for how Capricorn feels about the situation or the person they're dealing with? 3 cards, please, for Capricorn. Capricorn feel about the situation or the person they're dealing with. I get 1 so far, which is 2 of Swords, which is a choice, and possibly not being able to make that choice. 2 of Swords represents a choice, a decision, and maybe you already know what you want to decide, or possibly refusing to look at the options. It's a choice, but there's a bit of stubbornness behind it, like, excuse me, because she's blindfolded by choice in the picture there. Can I please get 2 more cards for how Capricorn feels? Okay, so we also get the 2 of Cups, which is obviously love. Can be a soulmate card. It speaks of a commitment, right? It talks about a feeling of being connected with someone. And we get the 5 of Wands. So sorry for coughing, sorry. Which is a conflict card. And the 5 of Wands I have to look at as a leveling up card, because this conflict isn't within yourself. This is a conflict outside of you. But because of this conflict, you may become, like, you might advance, if that makes sense. But it is conflict. So there's a decision that you don't even want to look at in this situation. But you love this person very much. You feel that they are your soulmate. You feel very connected to them deeply. And then there's this conflict here, which might be a conflict that you could, if you can get through this conflict, like, level up yourself is the only way that I can think to phrase it. But let's take a look at their side. We will, of course, clarify that in just a second. Let's take a look at their side. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold, so I'm still coughing quite a bit, and I think I just bumped my camera. Sorry. Can we please get 3 cards for how the person Capricorn is dealing with feels about them, or this relationship, this situation? Please, 3 cards. How this person feels about Capricorn. Am I like hitting the camera? I'm sorry. Whoa, cards. Can I get 2 more? How this person feels. 2 more for this person feels about Capricorn. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, first up we get the 10 of Wands, which is burdened. It's a feeling of burdened, not necessarily by negative things, okay? Sometimes we're burdened by our feelings. Sometimes we feel so strongly about something that those feelings burden us, sorry. Also, the wands represent passion, so it is something that's really important to us, all of these wands that we're carrying on our back, but we've been carrying them and they're heavy. And yeah, so that's that card. We also get the Tower, which is a card of change, okay, and required change. Maybe not change that we want, but something that needs to happen. And so the universe is forcing the change to happen. So they are feeling burdened. They're feeling heavy. And they're feeling like either something needs to change or that something has changed here in this situation. We will clarify that though. Let's get one more card for how this person feels about Capricorn. My card, it's not that big of a deal. You can just leave the cards messy. It's okay, right? Sorry. One more card for how this person feels in regards to Capricorn. One more card, please. Oh, that was the 8 of Swords trying to come out, but went back. Please, can I get one more card? Okay. Okay. We actually got 2 cards, which is fine. We got the Emperor, all right, which is, I mean, he's the King of Kings. It's someone who feels, first off, they want to, it's kind of a nurturing position, wanting to nurture a situation, but also feeling responsible for a situation, like tied with that 10 of Wands there. It's almost, it feels very much like they feel like it's all on their shoulders, kind of. But the Emperor can handle it. I mean, he is, like I said, the King of Kings. He can do it. And then we also get the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in something. It's a start in something that's important, and also something that is part of the, it's an offer to start something new. And pentacles represent the material world, they represent the physical world. So it's something substantial in this life, something you can feel, something that's tangible. And it's also something that you can count on. Pentacles are solid, you know, it's something, I keep wanting to say the same words again, it's something that you can count on, okay? So they really want to start this, they want this new beginning. They want to start fresh with something that I'm feeling, it feels like they are burdened by, and that they need to change. So, but yes, I'm trying to figure out how to fit all my cards on the screen. If you could just have patience with me, Capricorn. Okay, we're going to clarify starting with you. Sort of. That sort of fits. Just get to it, right? That's what you're thinking. Just leave the cards. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, fine. That's what I'll do. You're the boss. Okay, so we're going to start with your decision that you don't even want to look at. Don't even want to look at that decision. This Two of Swords for Two of Swords. Wow, you're very stubborn, aren't you? This Two of Swords for Capricorn. What is it? What's this Two of Swords? Well, we get a Knight of Pentacles, which is slow movement. I mean, he's holding that pentacle over there, right? That one that's being offered. And he's moving in the direction, but he's taking his time. Let's see if we can get more clarification. Can you please clarify the Two of Swords? How Capricorn feels. Please clarify the Two of Swords. We get the Queen of Cups, which is love. I mean, I don't really feel like I don't feel like you're making a choice here. This isn't the choice that they're talking about. It's like they're highlighting that you're moving really slow, but that you feel this love. Like the Queen of Cups, it's unconditional. It's very nurturing kind of love and compassionate. And it's like you're moving very slowly and you're trying to be compassionate and loving in the situation, but you're still refusing to look at that choice. I don't know what the choice is, but you do. You have to know. So if you want to tell me about it, feel free to leave a comment or email me or something. I'd be interested to know. But whatever it is that you don't want to look at, you're moving forward towards it, and you're doing that with love. So that's good. Let's take a look at the Two of Cups. Oh, we get right off the bat the Nine of Swords, which is stressing, like creating your own inner torture sort of over something. Can I please get the King of Wands, which is he's very passionate. He's the King of Wands are things that represent, I'm so sorry for continuing to cough. I feel so terrible about it. I'm really sorry. Anyway, Wands represent our passions. Okay, they represent creativity and things that we feel, that inspire us, things that move us, you know, and he's the king of them. So these are things that are really, really important, really things that he feels very passionately about, and feels, the word is like right at the edge of my brain. But it's like, and again, I don't feel like this is a reflection of the Two of Cups here. You love this person, but you are stressing out about this King of Cups here. I mean, this King of Wands here, which is, like I said, it's very passionate energy. Let's see here what this can we get help with this Five of Wands? Can you please clarify what this is? Please clarify the Five of Wands. Okay. So the Four of Cups, we get the Four of Cups, which is the Four of Cups is being unhappy with something, okay? It also can be like a refusal to look at things for what they are. This person is focused on these 3 cups here, and they're not seeing that cup up there, and it's almost like they're refusing to see it. This offer of some kind that's being handed to them. There's more to this. I'm trying to think of what it is. The Four of Cups can also represent boredom, but I'm not seeing it in this way. I don't feel like it is about being bored, but it might be more of you being stubborn, because I feel like you're kind of being stubborn in this energy over here, and refusing to see something. Like the answer's there and you're like refusing to see it. Four of Cups can be about holding back. And then we get the Knight of Swords. And this knight, he's got some, first off, he knows where he's going. He's the fastest of the knights, okay? He's charging in. And he has got that sword up. He's very determined, and he is very, well, forward. Like he knows what he wants. The swords represent clarity and they represent honesty. So it's like they're charging forward and they know what they're headed for. Like they know where they want this path to lead. And it's like you're like refusing to see that or refusing to accept it or something along those lines. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So if you want if you want to tell me more about that, like I said, please feel free to. Let's go ahead and take a look at their side. I feel like there was something I was going to say about that night. Oh, I just think it's amusing that you're kind of like blocking this Knight of Swords charging in, and you're like, look, I love you, and I'm moving that way, okay? On my Knight of Pentacles here. Sorry. But let's take a look at their Ten of Wands. Please clarify the Ten of Wands here for how this person feels towards Capricorn. We got a lot of cards. We got too many cards. We got so many cards. Okay, we'll do what we can here. So we get the Moon, okay, which represents fears. It can also represent something being hidden. But in this case, I'm thinking it's fear. We also get the Ten of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment, right? That's that whole perfect family, the rainbows and the sunshine and just emotional happiness. And then we got the Tower, which is a change, you know, it represents change, drastic, very sudden change, okay? And we get the King of Swords, which is someone who's trying to be really logical about it, like really logical about something, really using their head to try to tackle a situation, and normally not using their heart, but oddly we get the King of Cups here as well. Like, and it feels almost like they're carrying all these burdens, right? And they have this fear that they're going to lose, that whatever this is, whatever these burdens are, something about them is going to make a drastic change to their happiness, like their emotional fulfillment. And they're trying to, they're really, oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. It really does seem like they're trying to approach this in a good way. They're coming with both their head and their heart, and they're trying to, I imagine, figure out how to avoid this. This something that they fear. But let's go ahead and take a look at what else is here and what else is happening here, because we've got the Tower twice. which really is about change. There's something changing, or something that or something that needs to change. But let's take a look at the Tower there for them. Please clarify the Tower, how this person feels towards Capricorn. Please clarify the Tower. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, we get the Seven of Cups, all right, which is a card that represents choices, right? They have all these choices in these different cups, and they're looking at it and they can't decide, which also can be about confusion. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to pick. I don't know where to go, you know? So Seven of Cups there, followed by, amusingly, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so it's almost like they're either confused or they don't know what to do. They don't know what to pick. They don't know what answer is right in regards to this Ten of Wands. And so they're sitting in it. This Four of Swords is like, it's not a refusal to move. Physically, sorry, physically, this soldier's at rest, okay? But he's planning the next step. He's planning out how to be victorious in the next battle. That's what he's doing. So it's a physical pause, but not a mental pause in any way. So they're still very much thinking about how to deal with whatever this Ten of Wands is. And the Tower, which is a drastic change, which, excuse me, they're probably, it looks from here that they are fearing this change. Sorry for hitting the camera again. Let's go ahead and go a little bit further. Let's take a look at the Emperor. I just love when this happens. It just cracks me up. The Emperor. That's right. Let's take a look at the Emperor. What's this about? Please clarify the Emperor. The Emperor, by the way, is also an Aries card, so you may be dealing with an Aries, but not necessarily. It's just Aries energy sometimes. Can we please get clarity on the Emperor for how this person feels towards Capricorn? Aww. Aww. So cute. I'm sorry. The Empress. Okay. So if they feel, like I said, I really felt like when I drew this Emperor card before, that they felt like it's all in the, like they are that role in this situation, and towards you, they are the Emperor. And so it's like they feel that you are their Empress, okay? And they want to come towards you with this cup of love. They're like, that's really sweet. There's a lot of cups going on here. Also, with this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles here. So it's like they want to come towards you, their Empress, in a loving way with that cup, and communicate with you and make that gesture and that offer. It's sweet. Okay. Let's take a look at the page. I'm sorry, the Ace of Pentacles there. Can you clarify the Ace? Oh, the Ace of Pentacles. Please clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Well, the Three of Cups, that's celebration. That's having a good time together, right? It's, drinking and laughing. So it's possibly in regards to fun, right? Having fun together. It's a lot of cards that have come out. Let's try one more time to see if we can get clarity. Can we get less cards, please? But can we please get clarity on this Ace of... Okay. Yeah. This makes me laugh. I'm sorry. Because over here, you're like stressing about this King of Wands, right? And over here, they want to have a good time with the King, with the Queen of Wands, right? And that Knight of Wands who's riding in with his passion. Sometimes the Knight of Wands is considered like a player, if that gives you some idea of what kind of energy they're riding in with, you know? It's really amusing. I'm sorry. So overall, they really have good intentions. They really do. I feel like this person, they want to be in your life. They want to be this emperor for you. There's this situation with these burdens, but it's not like they're folding or anything. They're like, I'm out. That's not the situation. They're trying to approach it with love and with thought. And yeah, they want to have this celebration with you and this new beginning in this. That's really great. I really like the reading for you, Capricorn. Over here, you are not looking at this choice, and you need to look at what that is. I don't know what it is, but you do. So let's see here if we could get most likely outcome. Can we get an outcome for Capricorn and the person you're dealing with? Can we get an outcome for the situation between Capricorn and their person? Most likely outcome. So we get the Four of Swords, which again is that pause, right? That physical pause, but still planning out in your brain, right? And then we get an Ace of Wands, which is that new start, that new really passionate beginning. I feel like I could see a situation here. I just don't want to voice it, but hopefully you can see it, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and get an oracle card, advice card for you. Can we please get an advice card for Capricorn in regards to this situation here? Oh. Interesting. So the card we get is card number 13, and it says, you create your pain. Let me find it for you. Okay. Excuse me. That's the card there. What do you gain from making others responsible for your pain? This card reminds you that the blame you've placed on others is rooted in the fact that you are seeing yourself as small. You've forgotten your own perfection. In your forgetfulness, you've decided that you're broken and weak. Then you've made others responsible for this decision by giving them power over your emotions. Today, remember that your pain is created by no one other than you. Take ownership of your suffering and release others from your blame. Give up the need to be right and stop defending the limitations you have placed on yourself. You are holding the blade that cuts you. Excuse me. And by seeing this truth, you can choose to set it aside. It is only when you are willing to take responsibility for your pain that you can reclaim your power. Your suffering is not a sign of your weakness. It is evidence of how powerful you are. If you can create such agony without your conscious intent, imagine the joy you can foster with your conscious choice. This is how you liberate yourself and the opinions of others and take back your life. Excuse me. So there you go, Capricorn. I think that's a beautiful message. I think this might have something to do with this stubbornness on your side. I'm not sure though. But anyway, let me take a look and tell you what zodiac signs I see here in case you're curious. We've got, there's a lot of fire energy on the board, including this Emperor here and the Empress. Well, the Empress isn't exactly fire, but Emperor there, that's Aries. But fire energy in general is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Sorry, I forgot for a second there. The Empress card here can be Taurus. Let's see here. What do we have? The moon is Pisces. Yeah, not a whole lot of major arcana here. So that's what I got. I hope this message resonates with you. I hope that it brings you some kind of clarity. I do really, really appreciate you stopping here to watch my video. And I want to remind you to please be kind to yourself, be gentle with your thoughts towards yourself and others. Really, we get what we believe, you know, and what we think. So really focus on positive thought, just like your advice said. You know, you create the pain. So imagine if you created the pain, imagine how much you could create, how much joy you could create if you really tried. So go for it, Capricorn. And thank you again. Have a great day.